Alrighty guys, what I started off by doing is this is the entire piece of tissue paper that I have and I've cut it in half just like this, and then I've taken my half and I've cut it into quarters so that way we have nice little boxes here. And then what we do, I already have this one done, kind of like on Martha Stewart, where we'll take like a CD is a really good size. Go ahead and trace around all of the CDs. Excuse me, trace around the CD so that way there's 4 different spots. I'm going to kind of zoom in here so that way you can see that they're not perfect circles. Some of them even kind of run into each other, but it's actually no big deal. You can kind of just make it work because they're not really meant to be absolutely perfect. Here's what I've got out of my other ones that I've done. And I've been using 4 circles. Here's one individual circle. Now when I take the 4 here, you don't want to make them too off, like you don't want them open up like this, because then you get a tiny little spot in the middle that will probably make it kind of hard, I would assume, or the way it looks like after I've done a few here, that'll make it hard to put the center in. So you can kind of put them off a little bit, but not by very much. If you can see there that they're just barely off at all. And this one does not want to work with me here. All right, now you can either go ahead, I'll show you how to do this way. Just go ahead and put a tiny drop, because if you use too much, then it's very likely that the tissue paper is going to rip. So where you have that, try to put it in the center and then squish right over top of it and hold for a couple seconds. Go ahead and pick it up. And you can kind of see the glue in there. And you just want to be really easy with it because it can tear. So after you do that, keep it pinched. I'll let you see how I have the bottom here. You just kind of want to squeeze it together so that way it all comes to a little point. You can rearrange the top so that way you know that you have it the way that you're going to like it. Just keep getting it to a little point here. You can see the top how it looks too. There's not one side. Sometimes it tends to have one side that is bunched up more. So if you just turn it over, you know, make sure you have them all bunched up, flip it back over, make sure that they're all kind of wavy. And then once you get it all to like a little cone, and at the bottom, make sure they stay unwrinkled. At the bottom, it'll kind of come to a point, and then at that point there, you just want to give it a little tiny twist. Be careful though, because like I said, the glue is going to make it really soft and easy to tear. Now right now, it is really closed, like it's not going to stay that way, but let the glue dry for a little bit, and then what you'll be able to do is once it dries a little bit more, I'll do it carefully to show you, but you don't want to do this right away, like I said, it'll tear. It'll be able to open up like this. Here's one that I have finished. You'll be able to open up in the middle, and then you can mess with all that stuff then. But you want the point like this to stay nice and pointy. Like I said, just go ahead and give it a twist. Go ahead and, if you have the floral tape, if not, you can leave it like this. You can even put a little bit extra on the outside, but you have to be really, really, really super careful because it'll tear. What you can do here, like, let me hold it up to a little edge here. There's like a little spot right here that's like a little flap that's keeping it from holding all together. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of glue. And then just hold it there for a second. Okay, I got some extra there. You just hold it and keep it there. And then if you have the floral tape, take off, I'd say about 4 inches or so, just enough to be able to wrap around. Go ahead and, not exactly perfect at doing the floral tape, still trying to learn, but yeah, then just wrap around the point that you do have. Kind of feels like you're squishing the flower in the process of doing it, but it really, like, it's been standing right back up for me after I'm done. Hard muffin. I'm having a hard time getting that to stay on. The floral tape isn't like tape like I thought it would be. It doesn't stick to the flower like I want it to. Damn it. Yeah, these little green things keep freaking popping off. But once I got that on there, it's on. I'm squeezing the crap out of it, trying to keep it on. Try gluing it if you want to. Yeah, there's the bottom. Try gluing it if you want to. I've got like a little divot here in the middle, which is perfect because poppies kind of lay down in the middle. And if it's like that, you know, just hold on to your bottom of the flower and push down because that glue is going to make it nice and sticky in there. And there you go. It's done.